What makes a great manga great? Is it the insane artwork? The intense fights? Good writing? Nah, it's iconic panels that go disgustingly hard. With that being said, I will be ranking the top 25 panels in Blue Lock, one of the coldest mangas being written right now. So yeah, without further ado, enjoy. Before we start, I got some honorable mentions. Firstly, we have this Nagi pose. This pose goes so goddamn hard, and it was after one of the greatest shots in all of Blue Lock. The problem is the panel is vertical, and I don't know. If it was a good horizontal panel, this could be definitely one of the better ones. When Hiyori was looking at Charles, bro literally thought he was an Elden Ring boss. I don't know, this was just so goddamn hard. He's like, just imagine you're playing soccer and someone summons Maharaja. And then for our final honorable mention, you know, we are perfect. I don't know, this just made me laugh when I saw it, so I just had to put it up here. In our 25th place, barely making it in, we got the I Devoured You Worlds #2. This panel does look cool as shit, but for me, I don't know why, just something about it doesn't make it as cool for me. Chris Prince randomly hits the ball in an irrational way, so Noah can't read it, and Kagamaru's shitting himself like, can this ball even be saved? Isagi does some crazy charge towards the goal and just jumps and randomly swings his leg and just happens to hit the ball out by reading where the most dangerous spot in the goal would be. He lands and he's like, I devoured you, Worlds #2. I don't know, something about it. It's like, yeah, you saved the ball, but did you really devour him? Like, you saved one of his shots. In our 24th place, there's a lot of panels I could have picked. I just chose this one. It's the start of his rampage. I'm Rin, the egoist, or I'm the egoist, Rin. This panel goes so hard just because of what happens right after. Man, like, sticks his tongue out, goes feral, and just starts bodying everyone. This tear to the entire enemy team is going to be so fucking good when it's animated. You guys have no idea. In my 23rd spot, I have Isagi's 2-gun direct volley. Isagi literally has that US of A aura. This panel looks cold as fuck, I can't lie. My issue with it is it's vertical. I mean, if they just did this exact same panel but horizontal, it would be so fucking good. These vertical panels just ruin it. And, you know, this shot obviously was legendary, but I got a panel later on that'll show the shot. Don't worry about that. In 22nd place, I got my GOAT Nagi turning into Super Saiyan. Nagi was super motivated against Isagi, but once he lost to Isagi's team, he didn't really have the same motivation against other teams, and his performance dropped drastically. So they need a way to figure out to be just as motivated even when they're not versing Isagi. And seeing my GOAT Nagi being all motivated like this, oh, he's literally my glorious king, bro. Seeing him go Super Saiyan like this, it's so hard, bro. It goes so goddamn hard. In 21st place, I got Kaiser in his room talking to himself like a schizo freak. He's freaking the fuck out, talking about how he's gonna beat Isagi. This dude is literally getting turned on thinking about it. Him freaking out, being like, I'll hunt you and kill you. I don't know, it just went really crazy. Also, side note, what the actual fuck is Ness talking about here? This is one of the weirdest panels I've ever seen in my life. In our 20th spot, we have one of the most wild, coldest death stares in all of anime. After Isagi gets the final shot in the U20 match, Ren's brother Sai was like, Isagi might have what it takes to change Japan, and Ren's like, no! Ren goes into his ultimate emo phase. From this moment on, you're my rival. Don't you ever forget that I'm coming for you. I really like this panel just because Ren finally acknowledges Isagi as an equal instead of some pathetic shitter that he always thought he was. A menace Isagi returns. Yo, this one was just mean. Like, bro didn't need to make Nagi feel bad. Nagi's still kind of just a baby chicken when it comes to soccer. Bro barely knew how to play the game. Tries to be a little creative, and Isagi goes, your creativity is just child's play to me, Nagi. Oh, like, bro, that was so unnecessary, and it went so cold. Oh my god, I love when Isagi says shit like this. It just makes me so goddamn hard. Huh? For 18th, we have King Baro usurping his team, and he goes, I'm gonna do what I want to do, fuck everyone. He goes, I'd rather go out in a blaze of glory than follow Snuffy's shitty strats. Honestly, I don't think this panel, the actual like meaning behind it was as crazy as the other ones. I just really like the artwork. Like, seeing Isagi's face like that serious, like trying to block it was just, I don't know. I just think the artwork is just really goddamn good in this one. 17's a weird one, but I put the first goal from the PX Bastard game. I don't know, like, the goal itself was definitely very cool, but I don't know, this pose with Charles and Shido, like with the hand sign, I don't know, it just goes so hard. Seeing the both tongues out, like, my adrenaline was just like, let's go, the two goats. I don't know, it was just, it did something for me, bro. It made me feel a type of way I never felt before, and they're literally speaking in emojis. I don't know. In 16th place, we have my glorious King Isagi blasting past Shido and Rin to get the final goal of this training match. Seeing Rin and Shido's reaction is just gold as Isagi just pegs the ball at Mach 52 straight into that net. In our 15th spot, we have that I'll devour him and become the main star-ass panel. It's currently 3-3 in the U20 match, and both of them want to become the main star. I don't know. It just goes so hard. The fact that they're looking at each other in the auras, it's going so hard. But once again, it's a vertical panel. If it was horizontal, it would be much higher. But I put it up here just because it's such an iconic panel. I felt like I had to include it. Bro, this celebration pose gets the adrenaline pumping. They grab each other like, let's go! After winning that insanely hard game against Ubers. Isagi literally put everything into Hiyori, bro. No one notices that if he doesn't win this last goal, he's off the starting lineup. Bro had his entire career on the line with this, and Hiyori does a literal no-look pass. Isagi's not even looking at the ball, and he just randomly shoots it, and it goes straight in. It was such a good shot. It literally reminds me of Kageyama and Hanada's set in Haikyuu, when they just don't even look, and he just puts it right into his arms. The way everyone's celebrating at the end, it just feels so goddamn good with everyone cheering, and the way they just grab each other is just so hype. This pose, the wings, everything, oh, shakes me to my fucking core, dude. Seeing Shido get subbed in the U20 match just made my blood start pumping, bro. Shido's just a badass of a character. The way he smirks, oh my god. Sai's like, I want him, bro. Your team sucks. I need this guy in. My glorious King Shido, dude. He's so fucking badass. This panel just goes so unnecessarily hard. This panel perfectly encapsulates what Block is all about. That's why it's so good. Once again, make this panel horizontal. Why are we making it vertical? But whatever. Isagi wins the U20 match with him. You know, he's the star. He gets the final goal. The interviewers ask him, what's next? And he goes, we're going to win the U20 World Cup. Then he goes, nah, that's not right. I'm going to bring Japan the U20 World Cup victory. Oh, it goes so hard. It perfectly encapsulates what Block is all about. If you ask someone what's Block about, you just give them this quote right here. They'll perfectly understand the entire story. It just goes so hard. Okay, a panel like this has me feeling a certain type of way in my trousers, bro. This goes so unnecessarily hard. My favorite Isagi is the Menace Isagi when he says vile shit to people. Grabs Kaiser. How does it feel to be the clown in my story? Oh, Kaiser's like, you're crazy. I don't know if Kaiser can really talk because he's the same motherfucker who's choking himself. But, dude, oh my god, this panel made Isagi such a badass. It made me be like, Isagi has the biggest shmi I've ever seen in my life. And I think this is the last vertical panel on my list. After this, it's all beautiful horizontal full panels. In our 10th place spot, we have Kaiser's introduction to Kaiser Impact. Oh! Listen, I'm not the biggest Kaiser fan, I can't lie. I'm an Isagi Meat Rider, but this panel makes me like, this panel has me feeling a certain type of way about Kaiser, bro. It goes so hard, bro. Like, he didn't need to do such a disgusting pose. It was so unnecessary. The bow, and then he goes executed. Oh my, then Isagi's in the bottom left freaking the fuck out like, he's the genius. Like, bro, it's just, it made Kaiser look so unnecessarily badass. Did somebody order more Kaiser Meat Riding? I don't really like Meat Riding Kaiser, but when he has panels like these, I mean, you gotta just, you can't deny its excellence. Bo gets bumped into and he gets launched in the air, kind of like how Rin did to the other dude, and Kaiser's like, don't worry, this is a perfectly fine position for me, and just hits the most disgusting bicycle shot. You got like a little crosshair in the bottom of the screen, like right where he's aiming, bro. Aims it in between like everyone's legs, like cross out between like 5 people, like, oh my god. Like, that's the type of shot, like, my GOAT Isagi. Like, I love him, but that's the type of shot my GOAT Isagi could never hit. Yeah, this was just 10 out of 10 shot, 10 out of 10 Kaiser moment. In our number 8 spot, we have my glorious King Shido, bro. This goal was just so monstrous, bro. The backflip, everyone was like, what the actual fuck are we playing against? This monster. The goal itself was cool, but this celebration panel just goes so hard. Like, I know when this is animated, when the jump, the scream, the crowd just roaring, it's gonna go so insane, bro. It's gonna go so hard. That's why this panel is just so high. It's such a cool celebration panel because I can just imagine when it's animated how hype it's gonna be, bro. Some of you guys know I am working on a manga shot video coming out soon. I'm waiting for the NEL arc to end. Currently, there's only 3 more shots that even can be made in the manga right now. So once that is done, I'll make that video. But this shot is going to be very high on that list, as you guys probably know. This is one of the greatest shots in fiction. Isagi fakes with his left and then hits it with his right. Oh my, in midair. Oh my god. Isagi fans were eating so good, and the Kaiser fans were dying, bro. The Kaiser fans, they're not done dying yet, as we all know. Oh my god, this was one of the greatest panels in anime history. It's like Rin's aura is water, Shido's aura is dragon, Isagi's is gun. I don't know, it's just so funny to me. Yo, this panel might be one of the coldest face-offs I have ever seen. Going through this arc, we're seeing how OP Kaiser is, how OP Isagi is. We obviously know how OP Rin and Shido are, and just the panel of these four just all staring each other down. Oh, it just goes so hard, bro. I saw this panel before I started reading the manga, and dude, this one panel alone really tempted me to just read the whole manga. I was like, this just looks so goddamn cool. Shido over here is really getting turned on just on the idea of doing this 2v2. Like, oh, that's so hard. Seeing these four absolute titans with this face off just looks so badass. And I know when this is animated, it's gonna be one of the best moments in the entire show. I really didn't know where to put this one, but it just goes stupidly hard, and I'm like looking at it more. Why is Sai wearing the season 4 Eren trench coat? Why is Shido all tied up? When I first saw this panel, before I read the manga, obviously, I thought this was more of like a metaphorical Shido, like Shido's so crazy, he's locked up. I thought it was more like symbolism. And then I actually read the manga, and no, he's actually just tied up because he's attacking motherfuckers left and right. I don't know, it's just so ridiculously funny for no reason. And Sai just looks so cold, bro. The whole I want you or ego, go berserk, go wild from me. Oh, it's so hard. It's so hard, everything about it. In 4th place, we have the celebration panel of Isagi scoring the final goal in Blue Lock in the U20 match. Oh, it's just such a cool, wholesome panel. All the characters that we've grown to love, all running to grab and celebrate Isagi's gloriousness. Obviously, it's very important because, you know, it's the final goal of the U20 match. If they lost this, all of Blue Lock was going to end. The importance behind getting this goal was so massive. And the fact that it was our GOAT Isagi just hit so differently. And the fact that Nagi's grabbing him, hugging him, it just makes you feel all warm and good inside. It's just such a satisfying, glorious panel. In 3rd place, to no one's surprise, when they're walking out into the U20 match for the first time, the crowd's just going crazy. Isagi's like, wow. This guy was literally a fucking nobody just a few weeks ago, and he still has skyrocketed to such a point where he's able to be in a U20 match against the official Japan team. Such a wholesome moment. It's just so badass. Seeing how far our glorious king has come from being literally a shitter who loses just trying to make internationals to literally versing the U20 team and winning. I mean, he's the GOAT. I mean, when this is animated, when he finally sees the crowd, the cheering, the atmosphere, it's gonna be such a beautiful scene when it's animated if they do it right. You know, up until literally 10 seconds ago, this was the #1 panel for me, but I made a switch at the last second, which you'll see. But this is just the final shot of the U20 match. It's such a simple panel, but it just is so good. I love the simplicity of it. I love Isagi's face. I love his positioning of his leg. I love the luck puzzle piece. It's just such a good panel, and you know, obviously it's before the final shot of you winning the U20 game, so it's easily his most impactful shot in all of Blue Lock. The panel just goes so hard. There's so many good fan colorings of this I'm showing on screen. I mean, this is probably the perfect panel, but is it the best? Okay, so a new panel was just added the other day, and I'm gonna add it right here as an honorable mention, but as an Isagi fan, I'm eating good. This is so fucking funny. The memes coming from this shot have been so funny. So I just thought I'd throw it in here real quick. And obviously, I mean, my longtime viewers are not surprised. This is the greatest panel in all of Blue Lock. Shido is literally the Hisoka of soccer. Shido ties up the score when he gets subbed in. Bro's reaction is to go, I think I'm gonna come. Like, bro, what? It's so random. It perfectly encapsulates Blue Lock. Just these fucking weirdo characters are all thrown in that just all come at the idea of their own goals, bro. Scored the goal. This pose goes so hard. Dude's eyes are rolling to the back of his head. My brain is boiling. I think I'm gonna blow my load. Like, bro. So I was like, bro, it's still just die. Let's not blow our load just yet. The greatest part about this panel, that some fans obviously know, is we are going to have Gojo Satoru voice this line. They have the same voice actor. People are gonna literally, some of these female Gojo fans are literally gonna watch Blue Lock just for this line alone, I swear to God. This is my #1 panel in Blue Lock. It's just so fucking funny. It's so badass. It's just, I don't know. It's just perfect, bro. So yeah, that's the video. Let me know what you guys would have put as your top. Subscribe. I want to do this full time, please. I hate school. My next video I'm going to do when the NEL arc ends is going to be ranking every single manga goal in Blue Lock. You guys really enjoyed the anime one, so when this arc ends, there's only 3 goals left, I will be uploading that. So subscribe and turn on notifications to see that, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.